here from Pax Europiana, from Schwarzenbergplatz. This is the square for the Soviet victory. But I want to remind everybody it was Americans' victory. It was America who has liberated Europe and kept us free from the Soviets. And also in the First World War and in the Second World, most important in the Second World War, it was American fiscal and industrial and material resources and ultimately the manpower as well, which made all the difference. 1,000 billion of today's US dollars, a trillion, was alone the support from America for the Soviet Union. I'm not talking about the support for Britain, I'm not talking about the support for other allies and on other fronts and their own military effort of America. 1 trillion of today's money was alone for the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union could have never had any progress. They would have been defeated in Moscow, in Stalingrad and in Kursk and at all the big tank battles of the East. Yeah? As terrible as that is, yeah? But it is the fact. Without America, all these horrors and the horrible Nazi regime would have won that war. And it's not Stalin, super foxy, or his millions of people here, which he often brutally sacrificed his people with no mercy to the people. No, it was not the enormous manpower. It was the fiscal and material industrial technology of America. By the way, France was defeated. Why they have now a nuclear power and a seat at the UN Council and annoy me so much is also another issue. And please, when I say here the Austrian industry, stop being suckling gas from Putin. Yeah, it's only 3% of GDP, once and for all. We can digest the crisis now, and then we are free forever. Oh, this game is making me very excited, all these things here. And here the Look oil is now disappeared. Yeah, that's very good, at least something is positive here. So this is, I think, France, please allow us in NATO, because Austria must be in NATO. That's the only way to be fully free of Russian money and Russian influence, because Russia has systematically used the money to buy influence in Austria, and they are doing that systematically. You see that the Ukrainian sign here on the background? I'm actually against removal of this monument, but it must be explained. It must be explained. Here should be the monument of President Roosevelt. Fountain first, and no Stalin. He was an evil dictator. Anyhow, to change this wrong narrative, it's very complicated. I'm a bit alone in that one, but it's the fact of history and of economics. We cannot just portray the things like we have learned it in high school under some kind of Stalin narrative and stay forever in the Russian kind of grip because it's cheap. We have the sun, we can produce enough energy. We have many other opportunities, and we don't need to be dependent on Russia. And we don't need always to believe everything, whatever the Serbs or the Russians are telling us, because it's not true. It is not true. Anyhow, exciting days here. And I will say goodbye from Schwarzenbergplatz. Enough podcasting for today. I call for Austria to join NATO together with Serbia and first of all Kosovo and Bosnia. We all must be united with America to be safe. And thanks America for keeping us free from the Nazis. Also defeating the Nazis and keeping us free from the Soviets and intervening in the Balkan Wars and supporting free Ukraine. Without America, we would be lost to Russia. That's the situation of Europe, and we need a strong America, and we need to be allied with America. Please, Austria, Serbia, Kosovo, Bosnia, Ukraine, Moldova, Georgia, follow the leadership of Sweden and Finland and join NATO. And this organization where I worked before, stop this gas! And anyhow, good. Am I very clear? Because I hate to be misunderstood. Thanks a lot from this beautiful day on Saturday, the 24th of July. And more to come from Pax Europiana here from Vienna for NATO. Bye.